You are dealing with an opposition that has given a lot of young men and young women opportunities, and that even the younger population are falling in love with this political party. If you really want to win an election in 2028, there has got to be one clear strategy. If I'm being trained by Aliko Dangote, I am most likely, I cannot go below the standard that he has exposed me to. The best I can do is to either maintain or improve. Hi, my name is Blessing, and this is Luke 360 Media. Today, I want to speak about an important topic in Africa, which I think is one of our biggest problems. For some time now, or for some months and years now, we've been hearing a very interesting statement that says that Africa is the future. Africa is the future. But I want to speak on the topic that says that there is no mentorship for that future. The reason we are saying Africa is the future is because of the numbers, because of the potential that it carries. We are looking at a continent that has the youngest population, that about 70% of the population are under 30 years. By 2050, 1 out of every 4 individuals will be an African. These are very interesting figures, but also very worrying. Just last week, there was a document that came out from the new Patriotic Party, which is NPP in Ghana. And when I checked through the list, there were some interesting figures that I saw, that about 55% of the people in the list are 55 to 75 years upward. 18% of people on the list are 75 years and above, and only 2% are people within the ranges of 30 to 35, which is quite sad for a political party that is trying to work their way to come to power. Why am I saying it's sad? You are dealing with an opposition that has given a lot of young men and young women opportunities, and that even the younger population are falling in love with this political party because they believe they can get an opportunity to serve this nation. So in making such a committee, it was your best bet to make one strong statement that we also believe in the youth of the continent, or in the nation, or even in the party. But come to think of it, why are they, let me just give them the benefit of the doubt. Because of such a huge loss they had, maybe they want to put in measures that can help them win. But then I'm thinking, a continent with the youngest population, wouldn't you want to do anything to attract more younger people in your team? And the best way to attract them, I believe, is making them feel that they are part of what is going on. So I think it's not the right strategy they use. So perhaps maybe they believe in the skills, the experience, but this is where the topic is: mentorship. Give them the opportunity, put them in these positions to serve, and let these leaders be behind the scenes, mentoring them, teaching them the right ways how to go about things, so that in as much as you are appealing to the public eye, you are appealing to the voices of the young people, you are also raising and securing the future of the party, combining experience and the young man passion and ambition and desire. But I'm just stating what I think. Let's just look at some interesting facts. Even in Ghana, 25 years to 45 years are about 27.3% of our population. Interesting. And we have 18 years to 25 years who are about 14.8% of our population. And then 45 years to 80 years, they are just 11.4% of our population. So basically, if you really want to win an election in 2028, there has got to be one clear strategy that says, include the youth, train the youth, mentor the youth. Don't just leave us. We are not saying that give us all the opportunities and go and sit at home. We are saying give us the opportunity, but be right behind us, directing us, helping us. And it takes nothing from you. You don't lose your money, you don't lose your career, but you gain a legacy. You make an impact. And that is one of the things that the African continent is suffering from. Let's look at the average age of leaders or presidents across the continent. Where are our young men? Where are the next leaders? In the next 20 years or 30 years, things are going to be different. But when they get the mandate, have they been trained properly to raise the standard of the African continent? And that brings you to one of the major benefits or one of the major advantages where mentorship is important. That is maintaining and improving on the standards created. If I am being trained by, let's say, one of the richest men in Africa, let me just use a popular name, Aliko Dangote. If I'm being trained by Aliko Dangote, I am most likely, I cannot go below the standard that he has exposed me to. The best I can do is to either maintain or improve. In maintaining puts Africa in a safe space. Improving puts Africa beyond in the conversation. And another benefit that we can also speak of is industry experience. Industry experience, political experience, business experience. When you are raising these young men, you are also passing the things you have learned on to them. And that helps them excel in their place of work, in the space being given to them to operate. And that alone can improve Africa. We are very much, as a media house, we are very much interested in the correct positioning of Africa. We will be discussing topics that focus on the improvement on Africa. Africa means Ghana. Africa means Nigeria. Africa means South Africa. It means Kenya, Tanzania, Botswana, Rwanda. All these nations, we are interested, and we believe that as a rising generation, we need mentorship. Another interesting fact that I'm going to state is that, in Africa, one of the problems we have experienced is there's always a high increase in social crimes and social vices. But with right mentorship, we can see a proper reduction in social problems. How is that going to work? As a young man, you are always stirred up with great ambitions, great desire. You want to do something. But when you keep trying and what you're trying is not working, it makes you frustrated. So you want to avoid the process and just go straight to the result, which can be very deadly. So the young man or young woman will look for ways, either legal or illegal, to achieve their vision. And that could lead to either the prosperity of the nation or the destroying of the nation. So when people are being mentored, it makes them appreciate process. It keeps them motivated in the process. It keeps them inspired to stick to the process, knowing that they will definitely achieve their results. So these are the few things that I just want to share on this topic of no mentorship for the future. So if you come across this video anywhere, please share it. Let's encourage our leaders to give us an opportunity, not just for the position, but an opportunity to learn and also become a better version of what they did. This is Africa. Please follow Loop 360 Media for more of this on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Loop 360 Media for more of information concerning Africa. We'll be in your country soon for more information. Thank you.